Hey guys, what is up? In this video today, we're going to be talking about a very big topic in Destiny 2. Now, we think Icebreaker will be returning in Destiny 2 Beyond Light. Now, before the video starts, if you can join our community Discord server, that would be greatly appreciated. We have over 100 members in that server and lots of kind people that want to help each other out. Just a fun fact, 92% of the people that are watching this video right now are not subscribed. So if you can hit that like button and subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated, as we're so close to 4K subscribers. With all that said, let's get right into the video. So we believe that Icebreaker will be returning in Destiny 2 Beyond Light. Now you may think, Hectic, there's no proof that Icebreaker will be returning. Well, I have all that proof in this video. So for those who don't know, Icebreaker was a exotic sniper rifle in Destiny 1 that was originally obtained through a quest in Destiny 1. Later on in Destiny 1 Year 3, they added a revamped version of Icebreaker. Now, Luke Smith has said himself in an interview, sunsetting weapons was implemented into the game to make more people use different weapons, as well as just so that players aren't using the same weapons. This still remains as a very big topic in the Destiny 2 community. Now, this also means that taking away weapons means adding more weapons away. Now, if you remember at what I said in the beginning of the video, Hawkmoon is added into the game. Now, Hawkmoon is completely off the table. It cannot be obtained from this quest, because Hawkmoon, you need to have the Season Pass. Now, the Season Pass is required to have Hawkmoon, so the only way I could see this even quest, the Dawning quest, awarding a random roll Hawkmoon is maybe adding it into the loot pool for the players who don't have it, and then giving, Hawkmoon with a random roll to the players who have it. But I highly doubt that Bungie would do this. Let me know your thoughts below if they will. I highly doubt it. Now, this is where I think Icebreaker will return. If you remember in Destiny 1, which we had the Icebreaker. Now, Icebreaker wasn't any ordinary sniper. It pretty much had infinite ammo, similar to the Revoker. Now, they pretty much made reskins of the Icebreaker. Does this mean, with some speculation, that we'll be getting it back? They kind of let up some, they kind of gave us some teasers. We had the Revoker, we had the Cloud Strike. Hey, Icebreaker could be coming. If you look at Destiny 1, believe it or not, the Dawning introduced Icebreaker. So is it possible this year the Dawning just came out, we will get Icebreaker? I highly think that's a possibility. Now, there was other theories about it being Her Apartment, which is the Season of the Worthy exotic. I highly doubt that, as I don't think that would work out, because if you remember, a lot of people did that quest and a lot of people didn't do it for some reason, because some people didn't think it was worth it, some did. Now, I don't have it myself. I highly doubt they would for the players. They'll probably just add it into the exotic archive. Now, there's a lot of speculation with that, because if you remember, Day 1 Beyond Light, they actually removed it from the archive. So yeah, it could be Her Apartment. I highly think, though, it's going to be Icebreaker. Now, let me know your thoughts below in the comment section below. I really think that they're going to add it back, as it was a Dawning exclusive weapon in Destiny 1, and it seems like they would bring it back, from where it was first invented, and even in the lore, it shows, nostalgia as a weapon, right? It's Suros, right? For an example, they brought back so many Destiny 1 weapons. The Suros regime. The Lament was a reskin of some swords in Destiny 1, as well as Falling Guillotine. So, the Lament, the Cloud Strike, the Revoker, right, as well as the Last Word, Suros regime. They brought back so many things. Even Stompies, they're just a reskin of Bones of Eo, right? So they bring back tons of stuff from Destiny 2 that a lot of us don't realize. Now, this does open the theory for, will Icebreaker come back? I really do think it's gonna, as there's so much, evidence that it's gonna come back, as well as just in the game files too, right? The Dawning, there has to be a new exotic. For the Festival of the Lost, we had Thunderlord. It's either gonna be Her Apartment. I highly doubt it will be. There's like a 0.1% chance of it being a random rolled Hawkmoon after. I did figure that out myself after. So there's three options on the table. I highly doubt that it's gonna be random rolled Hawkmoon, but that is a option. So it's either gonna be Hawkmoon, Her Apartment, or the Icebreaker returning. Now, who knows? Maybe Bungie will completely troll us and Icebreaker won't return, and it will just be, some random exotic weapon. They'll probably give us some new weapon or Icebreaker. Let me know what you think Bungie will do. I just don't see them adding Her Apartment because of that, and so many people got it, but I do find it kind of weird that they did remove it from the archive. If you watch Lucky 10p's video as an example, he did make a video discussing that Bungie did remove it. So yeah, it is a high chance, that it could be that, but I don't think it will. And if you actually remember, Destiny 1, right, they revamped Icebreaker. In year 3, right, they brought back Icebreaker as a different version, and they introduced ornaments as well. So is it possible maybe we're going to get Icebreaker with some ornaments? If you remember, there was a camo ornament. I don't have the pictures, as those were from like 6 years ago, and they're probably lost. So yeah, that does open a big window of it returning. Now, I just don't see it not coming back, as they've reskinned so many things in this game. Let me know your thoughts below on this whole Icebreaker thing. I highly think it's a huge chance. Now, this is old Crucible gameplay for anyone who's wondering in the background. Now, this possibly could be something big coming. Let me know your thoughts though. So one big news also with Icebreaker, if you remember, they made it through a quest in the end. So there was 2 ways you could get it. They canceled out the quest though in year 1 because only people who participated in the dawning could obtain it. So if you played after the dawning, you could not get Icebreaker. And at the time, Icebreaker was the most overpowered sniper in the game. It was pretty much the revoker, but then later on towards year 2, they actually nerfed Icebreaker and made it so that, you know, the shots don't come back as fast. And I remember sitting at the loot caves with Icebreaker all day to farm some loot. Let me know if you guys remember those days, but I highly think that there's a big chance of it being Icebreaker. And it just seems, you know, with Bungie, they always like to add things from the past into their games and implement those things. I definitely think that if Icebreaker comes back, we're definitely going to be getting some ornaments, just like they did with the Hawkmoon. Like, they brought back Hawkmoon this season. I even think, you know, Season of the Chosen coming up next season, for an example, right? They made a, you know, a teaser. Volg is coming back. And we're going to be getting Fatebringer. That's confirmed. So we might be getting Vexminto class. Who knows? Maybe Icebreaker will be the seasonal weapon in the season pass. There is a very high chance that Icebreaker will be coming back either the end of the Dawning event when this quest is done. Now, right now, currently, the Dawning quest is at step 3, so no one has completed it yet, and I think that we're almost completed because after this quest is over, a lot of it's speaking to Amanda Holiday as well. It was leaked through the whole quest, but no one knows, and it's weird because it has not been data mined what the reward is from the quest, and usually at this time, the API is still hidden, so no one knows, and the leaks haven't found out either. Now, this is big because usually when Bungie brings back a old weapon, no one figures out. If you remember Fallwinter's Lie, we did not figure out that this is going to be returning until, about a week, you know, after we figured out the quest steps. We still, Bungie definitely is going to bring it back, or they're going to add something from Destiny 1. Now, this quest will not just award, you know, some trolly exotic. It's a exotic quest, so it's going to award something that's an exotic. Who knows, maybe a reskin of something from Destiny 1. I highly think, you know, that they're going to do something with this quest, as, you know, it's been leaked, and there's definitely a big chance, you know. As if you remember too, there was 3 ornaments, I believe. There was one that turned Icebreaker pink. There was also a camo one, as well as the it made it like all white, which was really cool. So I wonder if they bring back Icebreaker, are they gonna bring back these 3 ornaments in the Eververse shop? They did that with Hawkmoon. If you remember too, Hawkmoon had ornaments. Those ornaments were actually reskins from Destiny 1. They were just a little different, especially because Destiny 1 was like a 2013-2014 game, right? So a lot of the things were lower quality back then. So who knows what will happen with this quest? Let me know your guys' opinions in the comment section below. I definitely think that it's a huge possibility that they're going to implement something, you know, with this quest. Like always though, I'm sorry this video was a bit longer. Peace. Thanks for watching.